Hey guys, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and today we'll do a camera review of the Karbonn Titanium Wind W4. That's the first Windows phone from the company. So Karbonn launched its budget smartphone, the Karbonn Titanium Wind W4, with the quad-core Snapdragon 200 processor, 512 MB of RAM, 4-inch FWVG resolution display, and a 5 megapixel autofocus camera with flash and a front-facing camera. So let's have a look at the camera on this device and also compare it with the Lumia 530, which also is the cheapest Windows phone from Microsoft. So let's open the camera. So this has a 5 megapixel autofocus camera with LED flash, and it also has a front facing camera. So you can see this is the interface of the camera. You have a few options here. First is the option to view the gallery. You can switch to front facing camera mode. You can enable or disable flash. Then you also have the option to have the lenses, and then you also have the option to select the scene modes. So these are options available by default. You can change these options from here. So as we know, you can customize the Windows phone viewfinder from here. So you can just select which all you want to have in the viewfinder and then customize it. So these are the options. 5 set of options are available which are customizable, and if you go to the video mode, you have again the option to choose the front facing camera and also enable flashlight. So it can record videos in 480p. That's not acceptable in this price point, because most of the phones, the Android phones, do record videos in 1080p, even though it's a budget smartphone. So even the processor supports 720p recording, but as you can see, this supports only 480p. We are not sure why Karbonn has chosen for 480p recording. Now moving on to the camera, you can say that the camera interface is very much similar to what we have on other Windows phones, and the photo quality, we'll show you some of the samples to check out the photo quality. So here are some of the samples taken with the Karbonn Titanium Wind W4. Have a look at them. So now that we have seen some of the samples, so let's quickly analyze the samples. So you can see that the colors on the photos are pretty much good. So you can see here these photos taken in the daylight have pretty much good colors available, and the clarity is pretty okay. The daylight samples have pretty good colors, and the sharpness is not that great. When you consider other phones in this price point, the sharpness is not that great. Now here's another photo. This is again a pretty decent shot, I must say. Not really bad, considering this is a basic entry level phone at 5.5K. And this is another shot. The sharpness is not there, but colors have come pretty decent again. Again, these flowers, which normally don't come clearly in a budget smartphone, it has come here perfectly. Again, another photo where you can see the colors are pretty much okay. So these are some of the shots, and here you can see some when the sunlight is too bright, you can see the photo quality is oversaturated. This is an oversaturated photo because the brightness is the sunlight falls directly onto the camera, and here you can see that the quality is not that great. And here this is another good shot taken using the phone. So these are some of the night samples taken, or the low light photos taken. They aren't any good because they are completely filled with noise, because this is not a phone which can take photos in the low light. So another low light sample will show. This is another low light sample, again filled with noise. So overall this phone is pretty decent for taking daylight shots. I would say that this is much better than the Lumia 530 in terms of photo quality, because there are two things which come in favor of this device. Because first is the autofocus. So you can take macro shots pretty easily in this phone, and secondly the availability of flash. So in case you are taking photos in low light, you can always use the flash. And thirdly, there is a front facing camera in case you want to make video calls or take selfies. That's again there. So these are the three things which the camera is better when compared to the Nokia Lumia 530, which is also a Windows Phone device. So overall we would say the camera is not really the great. There are better cameras in this price point from Android phones. So overall the camera is just average and nothing much to boast about, but you can definitely take some decent shots using daylight, but the night photography or the low light photography is not that great. So that was the camera review of the Karbonn Titanium Wind W4. Hope you like this. If you like this video, do hit the like button, subscribe to YouTube channel for more updates, and thanks for watching this video.